Hello students. In today's lecture of C language, I am going to discuss about patterns in C. Basically, patterns are the concept of nested for loop. Let us read the content of for loop. First of all, for that, we have to write header files, then main function. Suppose I write here int I, then for I is equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus, then print percentage %d, then I. Suppose I print like this, then execute the program. You will see the output like this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I have to print the data in next line, then I can write new line here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You can see the data like this. Suppose I insert one more for loop, j is equal to 1, j less than equal to 5, j plus plus. Then print. Suppose I print both the values of I and j. I have to declare j here and write here percentage d with some space. Suppose I write I comma j, then semicolon, and here I can write print new line so that I can separate the execution after each iteration. Then execute. The data is like this. Suppose I print one more line here. The data is 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4, and 1, 5. Similarly, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25, and up to so on. Now, what is the meaning of this? When I is equal to 1, j varies from 1 to 5. That's why 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 3. When I varies, suppose I write here as comments for I is equal to 1, j varies from 1 to 5. That means the output is 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. After the first iteration, for I is equal to 2, j varies from 1 to 5. Now, what is the meaning of this? It means the next value is 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Similarly, for third iteration, value is 31, 32, 33, 34, and 35, and up to so on. It varies up to 51, 52, 53, 54, and 55. Suppose I increase the value up to 9. It means the value varies from 1 to 9, and each time the value of I varies from, each time the value of j varies from 1 to 5. When I is equal to 1, j varies from 1 to 5. Second value is from 1 to 5. When I is equal to 2, second value is from 1 to 5. If I increase the second value also, suppose I write 7 here, it means value of j varies from 1 to 7. Look at the output 1, 1, 1, 7. It means here the value of I is equal to 1 in first row, and the value of j varies from 1 to 7, and also the second value. If I reverse the content, if I write here j is equal to 7, j greater than equal to 1, and j minus minus, it means I am reversing the loop. It means now the value is, first value is 1 7. Why 1 7? Then 1 6, 1 5, 1 4, 1 3, 1 2, and 1 1. Why the values are like this? Because in first line value of I is equal to 1 and value of j varies from 7 to 1. Then in second line value of I is equal to 2 and j varies from 7 to 1. It's like this. Now suppose I have to execute, or I have to print these patterns. These are basically the nested for loops. We have to print these patterns. Start with the content, include stdio.h, then void main, look at the first pattern, value of I is 1 and here the value of j is 1. Here value of I is equal to 2, j is equal to 1 to 2. It means the value of j changes from 1 to I. Let us try that. Int I, then j, two values are required, and for loop I is equal to 1, I less than equal to 5, I plus plus, then for j is equal to 1, j less than equal to I, j plus plus, then print two values, percentage d, first value is I, second value is j, and here we have to write printf, then new line. Suppose this content is there. Let us check the output. Value is 1 1, 2 1, 2 2, 3 1, 3 2, 3 3. Now why the output is like this? We have to understand the output. Here the value of I is equal to 1 and j is equal to 1. Here the value of I is equal to 2 and j varies from 1 to 2. It means j varies from 1 to I basically. Here the value of I is equal to 3. It means j varies from 1 to 3. And here the value of I is equal to 4 and j varies from 1 to 4. What is the meaning of this? It means I is from 1 to 5 and j varies from 1 to I. Now for the second loop, look at the second content, second pattern. If I add both the values I and j, then I can find out this pattern. Try this one. Suppose I write I plus j. Now check the output. The output is 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, 6. This output is similar to the second one, this one. Because if I add the numbers, you have to check what's going to happen inside the looping content. You can design the loop in different way also, but it is the simplest way if you can check the value of I and j. What about third? Basically, it's multiplication of I and j. 1, then 2 into 1, 2 into 2, then 3 into 1, 3 into 2, 3 into 3. Let us try to check the output by changing plus into multiplication. Yes, this output is exactly similar to that one. 1, 2, 4, 3, 6, 9. You can develop the table also by using this. Now the next one, it is the difference. 1 minus 1, then 2 minus 1, 2 minus 2, then 3 minus 1, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 3, all the values. Suppose I write here I minus j, then execute. Yes, the output is true, 0, 1, 0, 2, 1, 0, 3, 2, 1, 0, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Now what about the last one? We have to print stars. It means I can delete these values and I can write only star here because nothing is required. Now I and j are not required. Now execute the program. You can see the stars here. Hope you understand the initial content of patterns. In the next video, I will discuss some more patterns in C language.